Hello traders, this is Kim from Ninja-Addons.com. In this video, I'm going to present you the volume reversal and explain the settings on how to configure them properly to better use it. Now before we get into the settings, let's get started first with the terminology that I'll be using throughout this presentation. So the first one is the OHLC, which means it's the opening, high, low, and closing prices. Next is the body of a bar is from the opening price to the closing price. We do not count the high and low prices. Next is when the close is above the open, it is a long bar or an up bar in green. And when the close is below the open, it is a short bar or a down bar in red. Lastly, the wick corresponds to the little lines above and below the body that go from the low to the open or close and the close or open to the high. Bars may have a wick above and or below the body, but it's not always the case. Right? We also introduce three other concepts with a volume reversal, and those are 1. Trigger high, which is the highest price level that must be broken to trigger a new up bar. Second is the trigger low. This is the lowest price level that must be broken to trigger a new down bar. And lastly, two phases construction. It means that the volume reversal has two different logic or algorithms that are only active during one of the two phases. When the two phases are completed, then a new bar can start. Now let's get deeper in the two-phase concept so you can understand the settings. So I've mentioned earlier, the bar is constructed in two phases. One is the first phase, which is the start of the bar until first condition is met. The second phase is from the first condition until second condition. When phase 2 is completed, the bar is closed and a new bar is created. So, the first condition is the volume accumulation. A bar must accumulate a certain number of volumes set from the parameters to reach phase 2. So let's say, for example, that you set the corresponding parameter to 600. That means that 600 contracts or shares must be exchanged before entering in phase 2. And by that time, every price level is plotted and the bar is constructed like a standard volume bar. Now, once the first phase is completed, the algo enter in phase 2. During this phase, the algo will look at reversal or continuation. In the first example, the previous bar was up. So the algo during phase 2 will wait for one of the two following conditions. One is if at least one exchange is done above the trigger high level, the bar is closed and a new bar is created. This is a continuation bar. Another is if a certain amount of volume from parameters is exchanged below the trigger low level, then the bar is closed and a new bar is created. This is a reversal bar with volumes. In the second example, the previous bar was down. So the algo look at least one exchange below trigger low to continue the downtrend or the continuation bar, or a certain amount of volume exchange above trigger high to close the bar and create a new bar. It would create a reversal bar. Now, once you understand the concepts, we can now better understand the settings. So here are the settings that comes with a volume reversal. So the first one that we can see is the bar size volume. So this is expressed in volume and correspond to the number of contract or share that must be exchanged during phase 1. Next is the reversal volume, and this is expressed in percentage and correspond to the amount of volume that must be exchanged above or below the trigger levels to create a reversal bar. This volume is relative to the bar size volume or parameter 1. So, if, for example, you set the bar size volume to 400 and the reversal volume to 50%, it means that the algo will wait for 50% or 400 equals 200 contracts exchanged above the high or below the low to create a reversal bar. Only one contract is needed to create a continuation bar. Lastly, the tick replay. So this is a new NT8 feature and the volume reversal is compatible with this. You can find more info about it in the NT8 help guide. That's it for this video. If you have any questions, suggestion, or feedback, please send us an email at contact@ninja-addons.com. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel to get notified when a new video is published. Thanks again for watching, and until next time. Bye!